No, I'm always confident. But I'm genuine, so that's the difference too.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Michigan went through one of the most dramatic off seasons we've ever seen in college football, but they have steadied the ship, hiring longtime head coach Kyle Whittingham, who is highly respected and highly thought of in this industry. Whittingham has brought some stability to that program. We'll see if he's able to get the same results on the field with a talented roster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Nittany Lions offense will have the football first. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Well, I know there are a lot of schools every year that try to make the claim that they are DBU, but when you look at this team and this defense, David, each and every year, the talent is just outrageous, and this might be the actual DBU. Guys that can run, they've got length, man coverage zone, whatever you want, these guys have.
Yeah, it's really nice to coach, be a defensive coordinator, be a secondary coach, when you got guys like that. I mean, they don't look human, right? Like the length, the speed, the change of direction. So obviously they get those top-tier guys, and there's just something about the way they play at this spot that makes them look even better.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Wolverines offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Andrew Marsh. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and you just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable...
Might have a chance. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I think this quarterback needs to do a better job incorporating the hard count. That was 3rd and inches. If you use the hard count, you get him off sides. Now you get a first down regardless of whether you get sacked or not. Think about changing up the snap count a little bit to slow down this pass rush.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Throwing, Underwood. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got his man. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback keeper. Here's a little room there. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Hansen. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. After that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
On third down, here's Peoples. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Beck. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Handoff for Peoples. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Lets it fly. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Rushes on him. He's got it. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and he's got it. He is stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Converted 1 4th down on this drive, but this the defining one. 4th and goal. Looking to pass. It's Beck. He wants it all. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Underwood. Here's the pressure. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Pulls and fires complete. He's past the 30. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Look out! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Beck. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
This quarterback part of their running game. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Send the tight end in motion. Quarterback keeps it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on third down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Penn State sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Uncorks it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And it's no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's go down to the sideline and Howard.
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Running inside. It's Marshall. Could be an alley. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Michigan. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Beck. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the right. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He wants to throw it again. Finds his tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Back to pass on second down. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And here's the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So here comes the Michigan offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. On the run, it's Marshall. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll go with a direct snap. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can...
Going the other way, and he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Becht. Using the quick game. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Upstairs to make the catch. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. Going to look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. They'll run it. It's Hansen. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Line gets set, first down. Runs through a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. 2nd and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Well, at this situation in the game now with the lead, you know the offense is just going to try and run the football, bleed the clock, and ice this game.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Penn State will spend its second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Michigan!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. One more play to pad the stats. Back to pass, it's Beck. Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. I know both of these teams were